Well. Benedict the Snake Johnson loses his first game as his offense only puts up 20 points in his debut. He also joins Dan Campbell in his debut, and he also joins the Detroit Lions after 1 week in the basement. Now, unfortunately, the Detroit Lions only putting up 13 points, which is the least amount in the division, and I'm guessing that's how they break the tie. The Detroit Lions are currently last place in the division after 1 game. The funny thing is, it has been a long time since we have been last place in the division. Feels kind of weird even after 1 game. But we had to deal with the media today. And I swear, it could be just me, but it feels like that the media has already turned on the Detroit Lions and how we are Super Bowl contenders no more. That's what it seems like. From Rich Eisen to ESPN and whoever else, they've already crowned the Green Bay Packers title contenders, which is insane to me. It's insane. They still got a long way to go, in my opinion, but, it is what it is. It's up for the Detroit Lions to kind of squash that narrative very, very soon, and we will be playing Ben Johnson next week. One of these teams will be 0-2. Check this out. The percentage of teams that make the playoffs at 0-2, shout out to my man Andre in the comment section, said it's 12%. So we have a chance. So you have no idea how happy this makes me. Can you see the smile on my face? We can send Ben Johnson not only to his second consecutive loss, a loss by his former team, and to a 12% chance to make the playoffs starting 0-2. Man, oh man, I needed this. But I wanted to take a look, and I wanted to see exactly if there was any type of what was going on with the Bears. I didn't get to see the whole game. I came in with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Man, oh man, 0-1. 0-1 at home. Let me see. So the Bears had 20 first downs. They had 10 from passing. They had 7 from rushing. They had... Let me see what else. What else contributes to there? But on third down, they went a measly 25%. So technically, the Lions went 5 for 15 at 33%. So we went exact 5. No, the Lions went. Yes, the Lions also went 33%, which is crazy, right? Yeah, they went 33. So we did the same thing. Fourth down efficiency. Well, Ben, looks like we got you there, buddy. Got you there. Total plays, 63. Okay. Total yards, I think they got us beat. 318. They had total drives. It was a lot of drives. So they had, this game had 4 more drives per team. 8 in total. It must have been a quick moving game. Yards per play, 5. Let me see what the Detroit Lions had. Let's compare. So the Detroit Lions total yards had 216. And then where are we at here? We went to yards per play. Let's see what the Detroit Lions had. Yards per play, which is right here, 5.7. Okay. So 5-5. Nope, that's the Packers. I'm sorry. 3.8. 3.8. Okay, so they got us there. And then let's see. Completions, 35 times. Yards per pass, 4.4 to yards per pass for 4.7. So did I say 5.4? Okay, so they got us there. Interceptions thrown, 1 for us, and what do you know? 1 for them. So they got a pick. Sacks, there were a total of 5 sacks in this game. So that means that the Detroit Lions are still one of the only 3 teams in the National Football League to not have a sack. And then we look at the red zone. They went perfect in the red zone. Time of possession, 32. Well, I mean, they got us beat in a few things. We got them beat in a few things. You know what I'm saying? They also had more offensive drives as well. 13 drives. There must have been a ton going on in this game. But you know what? The narrative is going to be tomorrow how the offense looked. That even though, I'm telling you, the narrative, not only tomorrow, but for the next week, is how the Bears offense looked. It's going to be how they looked and how we looked without Ben the Snake Johnson. So, again, but what matters is they got that L, though. They got that L, bro. And the team that loses on Sunday, is going to have a 12% chance to make the playoffs. And even though I'm happy right now, nothing would make me more happy than a Vikings loss, a Packers loss, and for us to essentially squash Benedict the Snake Johnson's playoff hope and minimize them to 12%. But in the meantime, the same thing can be done for us. So this team, if I'm Dan Campbell, even though we friends off the field, we ain't friends on the field. And if I'm Detroit Lions fans, if you can go down there, if you got season tickets, go down there, man. Go down there and pack this house. I know next year when I become a season ticket holder, I will probably not miss a Bears game at home. I will be to every single one. And shout out to World of Isaac, man. We lost him in February, and he absolutely hated the Bears. 100%. So Ben Johnson loses his first game in a meltdown fashion. Meltdown fashion, man. Yep, they had a pick six. They were up. And yeah. I am excited about this. So nothing better than a 15-hour drive in a 24-hour span. Your team not only barely shows up, you get no sacks. And yeah, this makes me feel a whole lot better. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Benedict the Snake Johnson, man. I hear there's a new Metal Gear game out, Metal Gear Solid Delta. Maybe you've been playing that in your spare time. Welcome to the bottom of the division. Still waiting on that win. We're not going to give it to you next week either. We're going to send you home early. That's where I'm at. Hopefully I don't have to stick my foot in my mouth next week, all right? This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be in anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. I am actually going to go to bed now because it's long overdue. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Man, this puts a pretty good spin on a pretty crappy day.